Um, this part for the property will be one of the very important part, and then it has got to do with parallel lines. So I'm going to explain to you the three properties with parallel lines, and this is also one of the things that a lot of students they forget. They might forget corresponding angle, they might forget alternate angle, they might forget interior angle. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to fix the parallel line first. So parallel lines are lines that move in the same direction. So you can see. Okay, so then I'm going to, okay, so maybe I put it this way. So where is the corresponding angle? So corresponding angles are like this. So these two are called corresponding angle. Okay, why are they called corresponding angle? Okay, so what is the thing about corresponding angle? Okay, so you will need to indicate the parallel line. So when you explain corresponding angle, you got to explain corresponding angle, and it came from AB parallel to CD. Okay, so one thing you can help yourself by remember corresponding angle is the letter F. It kind of forms a letter F. It forms out a letter F. Can you see the red color letter F? So there's also another corresponding angle here. So there's also another corresponding angle here. It also forms a letter F, but it forms on the other way around. So A is equal to B as well, okay, to qualify for the corresponding angle. Okay, so you can use the letter F to help you to remember. So you can remember the corresponding angles with the letter F. Okay, then let's look at the alternate angle. Okay, so if you're going to write corresponding angle, you will need to indicate the pair of parallel line. You must remember this part. Okay, because in a question there can be more than one pair of parallel line. So if you got more than one pair of parallel line, then where does your corresponding angle come from? So you need to indicate the pair of parallel line. Okay, so for alternate angle, some of you might already know alternate angle because some of you, your P6 teacher might introduce you. So that will be the parallel line first. So same direction. Okay, for alternate angle, here, x is equal to y, alternate angles, and it comes from AB parallel to CD. So why is that alternate angle? Because it actually forms a letter Z. So it actually forms a letter Z. So you can use the letter Z to help you to remember. Will help you to remember alternate angle. So similarly, there's also another alternate angle here, this part. This is also a Z. So this angle is also equal to this angle, which is also the same alternate angle and also same pair of parallel line. So use the letter Z to help you to remember. Now the interior angle, okay, the interior angle will be something like this. So the word interior is like suggesting something that's inside. So it is the angle that is inside two parallel lines. Okay, so again, I'm going to label the same parallel line. So the word interior angle sounds like a bit like something that's inside. So in actual fact, right, it deals with the angle that's inside two parallel lines. So what happened to these two angles that's inside the parallel line? They are not the same, but they add up to 180. They add up to 180, and because they are the interior angle, and the interior angle come from AB parallel to CD. So if you take a look, right, just now previously we got a property angle on a straight line add up to 180. So this one also add up to 180. So there could be more than one reason why the angles will add up to 180. That's why you got to specify whether it adds up to 180 to due to interior angle or is it due to angle on a straight line. So there can be different reasons, but they do add up to 180. So you need to indicate the property. Okay, I will say a lot of times you need to indicate the property. Don't be lazy. Okay, now then what will be the alphabet? What alphabet can help you to remember this? This is the letter U. It's a very big U, capital letter U. So you can remember it by letter U. Okay, I got students tell me that this is a bathtub, you know, or a fish tank, something like this, a cross section of a fish tank. So they tell me it's a bathtub, it's a fish tank, whichever way you remember, but it's actually inside two parallel lines. Okay, so this one is a very important part. So far you already covered all this property. So the challenge will be where all the properties are mixed up. So when a question is very simple with just a few properties, it's quite easy. When everything is mixed up, you see a very difficult diagram. That's the challenge, and that's the kind that you'll get for exam. Okay, but before we get to complex question, we will practice a simple one first, and slowly you will get to the complex question. Okay, so this will be the properties with parallel lines.